just discovered something which might be my downfall. Too Good to Waste have a Facebook page, and they post on there when they have something new. And I've seen something that I fancy for the shed. So I'm going to have a wash and pop down there, because today I plan to be on the homestead and I'll be needing this item if I'm spending any length of time in the shed. Oh, that's cold. I don't normally come down to Treorchy so early in the week, so I've taken the opportunity to pick up some food as well. I did think about that for my bedroom, but no, I'm not going to. Now, the comfy chair, I was thinking of getting that one, but I thought there's more chance of falling asleep in a comfy chair. And I also wanted a chair that I could bring out and put here. So there were the two wicker chairs there. Now, I could have got the two, to be honest, but I thought I'm not going to buy things thinking that somebody else might come along and want to sit down. I'll just buy the one because that's all I need. I don't want to get to this homestead full of clutter like you see on people's allotments. So I'm just buying what I need. Maybe in a couple of months I'll go, I wish I'd bought that second one, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. I did ask the bus driver, if you bring your own seat, is it a bit cheaper? But he wasn't having any of it. But I must say, it is an absolutely glorious day, and there's even a bit of heat in the sun. So, have a look at the grand reveal. This is what the seat looks like in the shed. And I've just been sat there now, having a Greg's pasty, and it's quite a nice spot. Although, because the windows aren't in yet, I need to get some, well, I would like to get some glass, but I think I'm going to have to go for perspex just as a temporary fix. But without the windows being there, being sat here, that river sounds very noisy. In fact, just before I go home, because I've got some chicken with me that needs to go in the fridge. Let's have a quick look at the waters. Take in the waters. Oh, it's nice and cool here, I must say. Beautiful. I'll probably come back down later because I still need to bring some of the plants down. But just feeling that sun gently kissing your cheek. Beautiful. The postman's just called and I have some plants. Do you ever have those days where your momentum is really good and you're doing loads of good stuff, and all of a sudden something from out of the blue sort of stops you in your tracks? I've had one of those afternoons, so I don't think I'm going to have time to get to the homestead today, so you'll have to see that in the next one. But YouTube, I've had to sort out an issue this afternoon which I wasn't aware of. So just a brief one because I don't want to bore you with this. But the adverts that appear on these videos, I have a little bit of an income from it. It isn't much, it's just a bit of pin money. But you have to, so I do self-assessment. Every year I fill out a self-assessment form and then I pay my tax from that. But with YouTube, you've always had to fill out a form to tell America that you pay tax in this country. That's fine. I've had that since the day that I started this channel. But recently, a lot of creators have been complaining that their income is down. And I've discovered today the reason why is because, and they haven't sent out an email to tell people this, but the form that you have to do for America to say I pay tax in the UK, and you've got to show the evidence for that and everything. Because if you don't, you get taxed in America and then you get taxed in Britain. But now there's another layer that's in the jam. And now you have to do exactly the same thing, but do it for Ireland. So for the European Union. And if you don't, you end up paying tax 3 times on the same income. You pay it in America, you pay it in Ireland, and then you pay it in this country. So I've spent all afternoon sorting this out because I've had to fill out my new form from Ireland. But it isn't that simple, because you've got to go back to your tax office, get forms from them to prove that you live in the UK. But anyway, I think I've sorted the whole thing out now. So let's have a look at what this is. Oh, these are my plants from One Click. Hi Sean, we saw your video. Thank you for the order. Hope these look lovely in your garden. Please can you give us a shout out to Fran and Will. So Fran and Will at One Click Plants. So let's have a look. And then I'm saying no more plants. I'm not going to buy any more. This is the last lot that I'm getting, because I need to start planting, which is what I was going to do today. But now it will have to go on hold. Oh, very well packed. I must say, I'm impressed by this company. Now, what did I order here? Oh, yes. So I've ordered the Echinacea White Swan. There you go. Just look at the picture there. And a foxglove, which is just about to come into flower. Okay, I'll put these to one side. What I'll do is, seeing as I'm not going down the plot, well, I might try and go down there, but I think I'll bring this video to an end because it feels like it's going on a bit. Well, it will be longer than Ben-Hur. What's this one now that I've ordered? Now I've already got this in the back garden here, but I wanted it down on the plot as well. I can't remember the name of it now. Can you remember? It starts with an E. And that is a very good spreader. And that looks like a salvia. Oh, they obviously shop in the co-op with all the bags. Right, that is a salvia as well. I can't see the label for that. Maybe it's on the pot, is it? Yeah, salvia. And also, I'll end up getting a few canes as well, because I can use these canes in the garden. It is nice to deal with a company that actually know how to pack things after all that hassle that we had. Scabious, a nice little scabious blue plant there that will spread throughout the garden. And there's more. I do certainly know how to pack a box together. And this one, can you tell what it is? Oh, well, you can, because the label is pointing you. Verbena, but a pink one. I've only ever known a blue verbena. And then this one. What's this one here? Hold on. Let me watch it, don't take my eye out. What is this one now? Can we guess? Don't know. Looks like a citrus, but I don't think I bought a citrus plant. Right. I can't see any label, so you'll have to come back and I'll find out what that one is. Maybe it's a tea plant. I can grow my own tea. Now there's a thought. I did try a few years ago to grow my own tea, but it didn't work. The plants died during the winter months. And the last one is, now the very first plant I ever grew from seeds was something called a coreopsis, and that's what this is. But just look how beautiful that size of plant is. Right, so I'll take these down maybe to the homestead today, definitely tomorrow, because I think the weather is still fine then. And I'll keep all this cardboard to use on the ground. Look at that, and that'll help suppress the weeds. Right, so I think I'll bring this one to an end. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea and just go back and check those forms to make sure that I've done them correctly and I've dotted the I's and done the T's and all that while I have a cup of tea. And I'll catch up with you next time. So from until then, bye for now.